A56, A36, all from Itel. This is the showdown. Which one is better? This is Mr. 4. Today we will be comparing these two phones from Itel. So these are the components of the box. What we find when you open the box of the A36 and the A56. We have the pouch here. This one's a simple pouch. This one's kind of like a pouch with a 6 design. We have earphones here. For A56, these are tube earphones, whereas for A36, these are just flat earphones, basic earphones. And then the USB A-tape. And also the design of the head of the chargers here. See here? It's kind of like the usual design from Itel. Here it's kind of like a rectangle design. Yeah. And also the big difference that you can find from these two phones, right, is that this one got a 4000 milliamps built-in battery, whereas this one, the A36, is a removable 3020 milliamps battery. So this, by just judging these components, you can see the difference of this phone. And also check out the size of this phone. This one got a 5.99-inch HD screen, whereas this one is a 5.5 HD screen. See? So this one is bigger, this one is smaller. So let's take a closer look at what's inside these phones. A36 and the A56. This one is sandstone blue and this one is just black. This is dusty black. We have a rear fingerprints here, Itel design, speaker. You can see the HD camera. Here is a dual array camera. This one is a single camera, LED flash. Yeah. So like I said before, the A36 has a removable battery. Let's put in the battery and see what's up. Let's open this back cover. Yeah. The battery is 3020 milliamps from Itel. Before we close, we should also note that this is the SIM port, SIM 1, SIM 2. This is the memory card port. All of these phones that run on Android 9, that's the most noticeable similarities of this phone that I've noticed also. These phones, the front camera here, this one is a 5 megapixel front camera. This one, the A36 is a 5 megapixel front camera. The A56 is a 5 megapixel front camera, and also the LED light here. All of them, they got a LED flashlight. So you don't need to worry about how to take selfies during night and stuff like that. These phones, they can take night flash. And also the back, this one is also a 5 megapixel array camera. This one is an 8 megapixel dual array camera. See, this is the difference of these phones, as you can see from the back. But they are all HD camera, high definition camera. Like I said before, all of these phones run on Android 9. So the applications are kind of like similar at the same time. Yeah, it's got the system here, Yeah, I think it's quite clear here. You can see this one is a 5.5 HD screen, this one is a 5.99 HD screen. The battery is a 3020 milliamps, this one is a 4000 milliamps. This one is a 5 megapixel front camera and 8 megapixel dual array camera. And also the CPU, they all run on octa-core processors. Then the RAM is 1 gig RAM, the storage is 16 gig RAM. Basically, when it comes to the software, these phones are similar. But what I've seen noticeable about these phones which are different is the hardware. The size, the battery, the cameras. Yeah, so basically these are the difference of these two phones. At a glance, right, it looks like the A36 is a better resolution than the A56. This one is brighter, it's whiter. This one is kind of like an off-white color scheme here. But you can see what's inside the screen, you can see all of the applications and everything. But that's the noticeable difference, that if you hold these two phones and compare them on the other, You can see that. We're gonna do a camera test. Okay, let's take a photograph of this subject here. This is the A56 and this is the A36. If you notice something about the lighting, this one is brighter. Like if you check out how the image is showing here, or how the picture is showing, you can check out the details here, the orange and the shades here. Here the orange is dimmer than, so it means that the dual ray camera is actually working. After our test shoot, we have found out that the A56, when it comes to details, it captures more details than the A36. You can check it out here. We can zoom in. You can even check out the details of this image here. Even if you try to zoom in, it won't distort that much. Whereas the A36, if you try to zoom it, you can see the pixels being played around here, being distorted a bit. Then here, still maintaining that quality. So the dual ray camera on A56 is very effective for taking pictures than the one camera, the mono camera on the A36. So from our reviews, we have seen that these phones, each phone is a disadvantage and an advantage. The A36 advantage on the Pocket now is that it is cheaper than the A56. A56 you can buy it from around 75 USD to 100 USD depending on the retailer in Zimbabwe. Whereas the A36 you can buy from 65 USD to around 90 USD. This one is a good phone if you don't like bigger phones. You want a good phone with good memory, average battery, average camera. You want a phone for convenience, you can get the A36. Whereas you don't have much in your pocket, but you want a phone which can take nice pictures, which can sustain a lot of applications a bit, which is a bigger resolution, which is good on the hand, feeling on the hand, you can buy the A56. But basically these phones are all good depending on your preference, on your customer preference and your pocket. This has been Unboxing Zim. I'm Mr. 4. Make sure to like, subscribe and share this video. Maita yenyu siyabonga. Thank you.